What's up, Tulsa? I am your host, Gunner Goose at RoGoose1 on Twitter. Check me out. We are talking about Tulsa on today's show, as this is Tulsa Talk Tuesday, coming at you on this Thursday, even though it is not Tuesday because I have been away for a work travel event, which kept me out of the Tulsa news scene. Was traveling down in the southwest, call it the desert, if you will. But we will get this show underway on this Thursday and get back to our typical routine on Tulsa Talk Tuesday, which will be coming at you next Tuesday. So stay tuned, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff to get the latest and greatest news from the Tulsa area on Tuesday for Tulsa Talk Tuesday with your host, RoGoose1, and we will get on into the latest news headlines in the Tulsa Metro. Let's take a look. Let's see anything jump out to me. 2 arrested after armed robbery, stolen vehicle chase in Tulsa. Why am I not surprised, Tulsa? What the hell's wrong with y'all? Man shot in leg in North Tulsa. Police investigating. Oh, great. Tulsa's finest will be hot on the trail of that motherfucker very soon, I'm sure. You know, Tulsa was rated a top 10 for violent crimes in the United States. Now, I'm sure that that stat is probably a bit skewed, sure, but come on, y'all, get it together. New Tulsa City employees would receive signing bonuses of $1,000 to $3,000 under proposal. God, I hope it's not the Tulsa Tulsa traffic department. Tulsa traffic is just doing my nut in already. I've been back a couple of days and it's already doing my nut absolutely in. What the hell is wrong with you Tulsa drivers, too? Come on now. Descendants of Tulsa race massacre victims protest reburial of mass grave remains. Man, I just wish the city would, ask those involved their opinions on the matter. It's like, what? Decision makers, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? What else we got? Tulsa-based businesses, Vesta Capital LLC, acquires 4 Oklahoma City properties. Whoa! So Tulsa City is expanding. That is awesome. Congrats to y'all. What else we got? John Legend plans Tulsa concert following Tulsa Race Massacre Centennial event cancellation. Interesting. Nothing crazy jumping out to me. Pretty much the same old news, it seems. Tulsa County woman missing for nearly a month. Let's look into it. Now, of course, we got to get through this survey. Which of the following men's clothing brands have you heard of? Not a single one. Okay, cool. Where's the story? Don't bury the lead on me. What, you have to do the survey first, or what's going on? Really wanted to know what's going on with this missing woman. Whoa. Really not sure what's going on, but I have to know more about Blue Origin loses challenge to NASA's SpaceX Moonlander contract. Can we not know what's going on with this? Tulsa World, what is wrong with you? How do I get out of this? How about reload? Let's try that. What best describes your age? Boom. Next. Can I see the article or not? Or what? You have to have a subscription to look into this? How about this? Take it, copy. Surely a good news organization has some information on this. Definitely not looking into the Tulsa world. Let's check this out. Ah, yes, here we go. Oklahoma's own News on 6. What's the deal? Let us know.
Who's now been missing for 3 years.
Damn it.
Pizza?
Yeah, dude.
Tulsa County deputies are searching for a woman who's now been missing for 3 weeks.
The sheriff's office says no one has heard from Stephanie Barnes since July 10th, and now, of course, deputies are concerned for her safety. News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter is live with more details about the search. Reagan?
Craig and Lori, deputies tell me it's out of character for Barnes to be gone this long without contacting anyone. They say sometimes she'll leave for a day or two just to have some time to herself, but has always come back. And this time she left all her personal belongings at home and hasn't been seen or heard from. Now, deputies say Barnes called her husband on July 10th and said she was going to be picked up by someone to go clean a person's house. They say Barnes didn't say where she was going or who she was going with. Now, deputies say since then, no one has been able to get a hold of her, even her mom.
She is known to have some friends that live along the homeless camps along the river, so she is known to be there checking in on them. Maybe someone down there has seen her. Obviously, that can be a risky area to spend time at, so that gives us added concern for her safety.
Now, deputies say Barnes also goes by the nickname Butterfly. Now, if you know where she is,
It's also like, if we know these places are risky areas, why the hell ain't somebody doing something about it? Like, what the hell is going on around here, Tulsa?
you've seen her or you have any information, call the sheriff's office at 918-596-8673. Live in Tulsa, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
All right. And of course, if you have any information on that, you are asked to call the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office, I assume. Deputies say Barnes also goes by the nickname Butterfly. If anyone sees her or has any information, ask call Sheriff's Office like I thought there at 918-596-8673. So, wow. That's wild, y'all. Pet adoption in Tulsa area. See the latest dogs and cats. Yeah, let's go ahead. Whoa. Slow down. Where's the fire? Tulsa nonprofit organization distributes school supplies to families. That is excellent. Saturday, August 7th, the drive is for students in Bixby, Broken Arrow, Glenpool, Owasso, Union Public Schools. Parents will need a photo ID and social security card for the child and proof of birth date for the child. Parents can pick up those supplies this weekend at Restore Hope location, 9725 East 66th Street in Tulsa from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. A second distribution is scheduled for August 12th through the 14th. This drive is for students in Berry Hill, Collinsville, Jinx, Sand Springs, Sperry, and Tulsa. Parents can pick up supplies at Restore Hope location at 2960 Charles Page Boulevard in Tulsa. Cool. What was that other thing? They're trying to bury the lead on me. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name? Route 66 Pet Rescue. You can get little Rex, we'll call him. Yeah, he looks like Rex to me. Yeah. Who else you got? Quigley is the name. How cute and adorable. Quigley dog, Route 66 Pet Rescue, P.O. Box, and Tulsa. He is a dachshund. I will, of course, link this information on over for you guys if you would like to meet Quigley. Quigley was found in a company parking lot. When rescued, he didn't have much fur. When taken to the vet, we learned that he had a staph infection causing the hair loss. He is currently being treated and beginning to grow his hair back. Quigley is still young, being around a year old. He is full grown, weighing around 20 pounds. If interested, fill out an application at www.route66petrescue.org, or we are at PetSmart at 41st and Yale every Saturday from 11 to 3. Very nice. Quigley, he's such a cute little puppy. Ah, so sad. He just wants someone to love him. What else we got? Quick news stories here. We're going on about 10 minutes here. I want to just keep this thing going. I'm having such a blast getting back into the routine, talking about Tulsa, this Thursday edition of Tulsa Talk Tuesday. Smoke from wildfires trips unhealthy air quality warnings in Tulsa and Washington counties. I just heard about that. Guy at work was telling me about how whatever East Coast fires are somehow big enough where the daggone smoke comes on into Oklahoma. First of all, that's fucking wild, but doesn't surprise me much. It's pretty crazy. If you look to the east, you can see those crazy, crazy smoke signals blowing in from the East Coast. What else we got? Find tickets for Tulsa area concerts. Small Business Association announces $150,000 to fund Women's Business Center in Tulsa. Let's not bury the lead there. Let's take Tulsa World. Oh, they actually let us read this story. Come on now. The U.S. Small Business Administration announced the availability of $150,000 for a new grant opportunity for established and aspiring women's organizations to provide outcome-oriented business services for women entrepreneurs in Tulsa. That is absolutely incredible. In alignment with the president's mission to increase contracting and business opportunities for small businesses across the nation, our office is proud to ensure that women entrepreneurs in the very city where this historic announcement was made are empowered to compete and have access to resources to start, grow, and scale, said Natalie Madeira Cofield, perhaps Assistant Administrator to the U.S. Small Business Administration. That is excellent. Eligible applicants must be private, nonprofit organizations with 501c tax-exempt status from the U.S. Treasury Internal Revenue Service and must provide services to the population within the specified market area. Welcome to Tulsa. There's a lot to get to. A lot has changed since, well, actually, most of this has been in the last day or two. I've actually been here for it. Just haven't quite gotten around to checking out the news. Tulsa man accused of trying to steal a fire truck. They went down there and daggone, I wanted to take that fire truck, so I figured I'd take that fire truck, but they wouldn't let me take that fire truck. Daggone, boy. Former NFL star Donald Driver visits Tulsa to promote new flag football program. That is incredible. I absolutely love Donald Driver, coming from the Green Bay Packers. Of course, Tulsa World, probably going to ruin everything yet again. What else we got? Donald Driver, a former Pro Bowl wide receiver of the Green Bay Packers, talks to the media and a small crowd of officials as they tour the field at the Tandy YMCA, that is, of course, at 51st in Yale, which will be one of the sites for the new driven NFL flag football experience in Tulsa. They have a football field there behind the Tandy Family YMCA there at 51st and Yale, which I guess is what you're going to see on display here. Whoa.
Adding pieces on my e-commerce site is quick and easy, so I can focus more on the creative part of my business.
My good friend Isaiah Reese, that's the president and CEO of Rainier Sports. He called me and said, hey, I want you to be a part of the NFL flag. And the first question I asked is, how can we make an impact through NFL flag? And he said, well, we want to make people understand that the game that you should love is the game of football. We both played it at a high level, and then we got the opportunity to say, okay, what's next for us? And so we wanted to bring it to Texas first, and we started expanding. And my good friend Reggie Osborne and Amy Osborne got together with Karen, the engagement unit, the police department, fire department, and said, hey, we want to do it in Tulsa. And I didn't blink. We know the history. It's been 100 years since the massacre here, and we just wanted to say, how do we continue to bring the community together once again? And if we can do it through flag football, then it's a great positive thing that we're bringing to the community. So, you know, without one of our number one sponsors, Bank of Oklahoma, BOK, this would not be possible for them to come out and say, hey, we're going to do a 3-year deal with you to make sure that all kids that's underprivileged get the opportunity to play this game. It's exciting. So we're excited for it. We can't wait. BOK, they know we love them, because this would not be possible without them.
How exciting is this to bring this to a new area? Because Tulsa's new to you. How exciting is this to bring us to a new area?
I mean, I'm excited because, you know, I don't have no ties to Oklahoma at all, no, but family and friends. And so when you can do something different, and go outside your comfort zone and bring something to a community that doesn't have it, that's a positive message you'll be able to do. So we're excited to bring it to Tulsa. We're hoping that not just Tulsa, that we can touch the entire state of Oklahoma to get people to love the game that we all grew up loving.
You mentioned that positive message. What kind of positive message are you hoping the kids who are able to participate in this, what kind of positive message do you think they're going to get out of it?
Just to learn that there's hope. There's hope and opportunities. And every kid in the world needs an opportunity because they will grow. They will grow in anything they want to do, but they need people to believe. And if we can do that, we're going to be successful. And so I tell kids every time I talk to them, there's 3 things that you have to be. You have to be determined, you have to be disciplined, and you have to have a drive. And if we can teach that through flag football, then these kids will be determined to go on and accomplish anything they want, as they know they have to be disciplined to follow through. And then when they do that, the drive is successful because they'll become anything they want to become.
And how important is it that you have TPD, police, and fire here involved with you in helping out with this?
You know, I think you always have to take your hat off to the first responders. They stepped to the plate before I stepped up. They told me when on the call that they were ready to do this. And when you know that you got love and support in the community, then you don't hesitate to do something. And so once the fire department, the Tulsa Fire Department, and the police department said we were on board, the chief, the captain, it was a smooth sailing. It was easy to do because we have to realize that we're all family. We all put our pants on every single day to come to work and try to make change. And they've been trying to make change in this community for a long time. I'm just glad they allowed me to be a part of that family and help them do it.
Whoa, so some exciting news there from Donald Driver and the NFL flag football program. I love it. Some good things. We got into some good things, some bad things here in the Tulsa area. Crime is up, traffic is bad, but the NFL is here to help. Also, we had puppies. We also had the Small Business Administration announcing $150 to the Women's Business Center in Tulsa. So that's another good thing. With moratorium ending, Tulsa braces for potential flood of evictions. Wow. That would be terrible to hear about. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. We still had that daggone guy stealing that fire truck. As the fire department tries to help greater the Tulsa area, people try to degrade the fire department. Mayor G.T. Bynum announces proposal for increased pay bonus for Tulsa police officers. Excellent, excellent. Go get them, boys. NFL draft profile: Tyler Smith, offensive tackle, Tulsa Golden Hurricane. That will be for my other channel where I talk about the NFL. That is not for today's show. Tulsa police searching for a suspect after man shot in the leg. Already heard about that. What was that? Tulsa Drillers mascot Hornsby tries out noodling ahead of team name change. Why are they? What? Tulsa Drillers are changing their name? The Tulsa Drillers will change its name for a few days to the Tulsa Noodlers. By God! So that will be only for a few days. Good to hear that. Tulsa gas station robbed at gunpoint. That's fucking wild. What the hell is wrong with people? Tulsa beekeepers say honey supply is low after winter freeze devastates bee population. Probably not that many people give a fuck about bees in Tulsa. Tulsa police investigators take a proactive approach to crack down on auto theft. Yeah, that'd be good. Tulsa Drillers, got them noodlers. Greenwood Rising opens its doors 100 years after Tulsa Race Massacre. Excellent. Tulsa Public Schools expects mask for every adult and student this fall. So that's something to look forward to. Man arrested for allegedly trying to set Tulsa school on fire. Oh, gee whiz, Tulsa. I can't with you today. Tulsa deputies looking for missing woman. We talked about that. Stephanie Barnes. Ann Barnes. I thought it was Stephanie. Ann Barnes, perhaps. Missing woman found alive near 71st. Whoa! Yeah, Stephanie Barnes. Ann Barnes, Stephanie Barnes. And then she was found. So let's get into this. Update. Stephanie Barnes has been found alive. Officers say Barnes was found at a homeless camp near 71st and Riverside. Let's see, 71st and Riverside. That's over there at Helmerick Park. Homeless camp, just up the river there. Yeah, oh, it's Stephanie Ann Barnes. That's why. Okay. Tulsa County Sheriff's Office says July 10th, she called her husband to let him know she was being picked up and taken to clean someone's house, but didn't provide any extra details on who was picking her up and whose home she was going to clean. None of Barnes' family members or friends have been able to reach her since the evening of July 10th. Stephanie Ann Barnes also goes by the nickname Butterfly. She is 34 years old, has brown hair. So what? Anyone else? But she was found. So what in the hell was she doing at the homeless camp? We must have more information. Let me get... Yeah. Like, I'm invested in this now. Missing. Let's fuck stalk her ass. That is definitely not her. Alright, we got a little too into the weeds on this one. We'll just say, hopefully it all worked out and that she wasn't doing anything crazy there at the homeless camp or anything like that. There's Quigley, my little Quiglums. Let's go way deep into the weeds now. Whoa, where will it stop? Nobody knows. Michael Overhaul. How Tulsa missed the chance to have a national park. Nobody gives a fuck. Letter. Tulsa friendly, peaceful neighborhood. Yeah, right. When? Matilda will be performed at Theater Tulsa in August. That actually sounds super awesome, which opens 13. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Talking about events for the Tulsa area. Click here to close. You're welcome. Matilda. This actually is probably going to be pretty good. Whoa. After this ad, I will go ahead and crank up the volume. Let's hit it. None of that is what I wanted. Okay. The Theater Tulsa is currently back in rehearsals for its first large musical of its 99th season, Matilda the Musical, which opens August 13th, 2021. Matilda was originally scheduled for April 2020, but was prevented from opening due to the COVID-19 pandemic that we are all familiar with. Matilda is, of course, based on the 1988 children's novel Roald Dahl. It was adapted for the stage by Dennis Kelly with music and lyrics by Tim Minchin. The story focuses on Matilda, a precocious 5-year-old girl who loves reading. She discovers that she has the gift of telekinesis, all while overcoming obstacles caused by her family and school. So make sure you get the deets for that and go see it there on opening day of August 31st, 2021. Sounds exciting. What else we got? We got to go way into the weeds now. Whoosh! As I continue with my coffee. Coffee I like to call Goose Juice. Green Day visit to Tulsa included Kane's Ballroom Show, BOK rehearsals, Outsiders House tour. Interesting, that was 14 goddamn days ago. So we're a little late for that. What else we got? A lot of this is quite a while ago. Alright, new search. Let's go with Tulsa events. Bang it. What else we got? Tulsa Consignment Shop just between friends hosting back to school shopping event. It is just about that time with back to school right around the corner for most students across the greater Tulsa metro area and Green Country. Let's John Legend, let's look at something to do. Tulsa 2050, what to expect? Probably more violent crime, I would guess. Yep. More violent crime, worse traffic, and maybe someone else comes to town. Donald Driver's nephew or something. I don't know. Gathering place hosting La Fiesta de Tulsa event Saturday. That was 12 days ago, so that's already done. Come and gone. Nothing going on this weekend, huh? 7 minutes ago, Tulsa weekend events. Let's go ahead and check the calendar book and see what's going down around Tulsa. Tulsa, okay. Hoping for a family outing? No, not really. Owasso Gathering on Main 2021. Owasso Gathering on Main. Event listing, I don't know what that is. Let's see what we're going to have. Street vendors, street performers, food trucks galore. 2 stages with music and entertainment. Kids zone for the youth. Cool. Got freshman orientation going on there at the Owasso High School. There's a lot about Owasso. I said Tulsa, goddammit. Super Bowl tournament. Maybe. I don't know. You're invited to a baby elephant's first birthday. Whoa, at the Endangered Ark Foundation. Where the f is that? Endangered Ark Foundation. 2070 Road. Where the hell are we? Hugo! So if you want to venture on down to Hugo from Tulsa, you would have a long ass way to go. So yeah, if that's what you're into, go hit it up. Why not? Fuck it. Back to School Bash. Broken Arrow Police Department is putting on an annual backpack giveaway and school supplies at the assembly at Broken Arrow. Students must be present. Traveling Barnyard, cool. Makers Market and Sunrise Yoga. Sounds interesting. Back to school giveaways. A lot to do with back to school, as that is coming up, as you see, August 9th for many students around the Tulsa metro area. Cooperative co-parenting class. Women in Recovery. That actually sounds super awesome. That is a virtual event. I might actually just tune into that just to see what is going on. Let's see. It may not be for me per se, but very interesting. Berry Hill board meeting, a lot of school, BA Virtual Academy. Teachers, kindergarten, school. Not much happening this weekend, huh? Well, tune into my gaming page at Gunner Goose Gaming for a live show where I will be showcasing my new streaming setup and doing a lot of cool, crazy things. Going to have a lot of great content over on that channel, as well as at Rogue NFL, where I do the latest and greatest NFL fantasy news and rumors. But that does look like, with the limited number of events, that will be all the time we have for today, talking about the latest Tulsa news and event stories around the Tulsa metro area and Green Country. Go ahead and see there on the screen. If you have my email, go ahead and email me at gunnergoosegaming@gmail.com for any inquiries. Tell me about your events going on, and I will be sure to post them out on my Rogue Tulsa Facebook page there at www.facebook.com/Rogue Tulsa. I can be found at RogueGoose1 on Twitter, so make sure you hit me up and link me down. So thank you all for watching. This has been Rogue Tulsa Talk Tuesday, happening on this Thursday. I appreciate you guys watching and listening. So stay rogue, and later, mofos.